That to me looks like money well spent. My muscles are easing as I watch that thing dig in. I thought I pulled my arm muscle, whatever it's called, this gun here. I thought I pulled it the other day, and just watching that dig like butter, I can feel my muscles getting better by the second. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So tipped it bang on time, can't fault it. So it's starting to dig out the septic tank first, which is quite a big hole. And then I've marked out where I want this bank taken away here. Because the idea is this is where an outside kitchen's going to be. And in this corner here, it's where a pizza oven's going to go. So I've asked him to sort of excavate the wall, excavate away the bank, and then create a trough so I can put some footings in or foundation in for the wall, which would be both a retaining wall and then take the weight of the pizza oven when it's built on top of stone. And that's what all these are for. So these are like the foundation wall with the rebar that goes through. All right, let's see how this is getting on. All right, probably another good time to give you a roundup of what else I've been doing. I haven't filmed all this because I think I'm not bored of showing this piece, but there's nothing new to really show you. But what I have been doing is a bit of jiggery pokery. Loads of wood to chop up for firewood. I've moved it to one place, trimmed all the bank again. This is probably going to be a walkway down. I'll just do some natural steps. I've got some wood to create the verts. Still working on clearing the barn. That's just going to take forever. I've moved all the metal that was in the base of this barn out. It's all in one place now for them to collect. Someone asked how that tree was doing that I found, and I sort of tried to prop up and get it going vertical again. Well, here it is. So other good news, which makes you feel so much better when it's tidier, is all the rubble that was along the side of the house here, gone. That's the foundations of the steps that I've built, and the big pile of rubble that I hated looking at in the mornings, that's gone as well. Those are really crappy jobs that I've probably lost 1.5 to 2 stone in weight in doing. I've done, and as painful as it's been, and I've moaned a lot if I'm honest, that's why the camera's not been on. I've been well grumpy about it all. Now it's starting to feel pretty good. It feels really rewarding. I feel like I can see through it all again. These pipes are, because I'm going to have a sink, a kitchen sink outside, so I need the water to run off. They're probably a bit big for just one sink, but they're here now. The olive trees are doing well. There's little buds on them, little flowers coming, so they've all bedded in nicely, which is good. Okay, so this has gone really well. I don't know, all of 15 minutes of work. I can't tell you how long it had taken me to... It's a beautiful thing to watch. Okay, so the septic tank was supposed to be here, but it's not here. So I'm hoping this makes more sense now when I say coming out the... I'll figure out the trough, this ends the bathroom, where the toilet and all the waste is going to come out, the shower, the sink, the bidets, etc. Slight drop runoff into the septic tank. I'll have to figure that out myself when it's in. So I've got enough stone to sort of fill the bottom, level the septic tank off, get it right into position, bed it up so it's all nice and firm and in place, and then I can start this bottom piece of piping, and then a pretty much 90-degree turn to run down the side of the new level area off into the lower field for that massive runoff. And to be honest, as much as I love that deck, the new areas to just make the sky even bigger. So this is a good thing. Still looks like a building site, and maybe only my madness can see through this, but it's coming along nicely, I can tell you. I hard pruned this fig tree 2 years ago. Yeah, really hard pruned it, and this year there are, looking like there could be hundreds of figs in a few weeks' time. And guess what? I won't be here. I won't be here. Oh. Well, I've definitely saved the energy and muscle aches from digging. I think I'm gonna get some equivalent aches from shifting it all. But beggars can't be choosers. Having the holes dug has just saved me probably 2-3 days of work. So I can't complain, and shifting it around will be alright because I can put that in a few places. Alright, so all that work's done. Didn't take him too long. And oh wow, it saved me so much time, it's good. He's dug in the extra trench trough, I guess, for the footings or foundations of that wall I'm going to put in, which I'll do now this coming weekend. Yeah, it looks like a hole in the ground, but oh, what a difference. And it also gives you an idea of the size of this place as well, because it's quite hard to say how big does everything need to be. If I do actually make a kitchen this big, let's say, that's loads of units, it's way too big, it doesn't need to be that big. But it gives me an idea of the size of it all, and I can put the seating area and things like that into it now. Now I've got a feeling of the scale of it. You always wonder, don't you? You always think, oh, it'd be great to have it massive. But then how do you strengthen the roof if it's massive? So, anyway. Oh, it's a good day. So yeah, it cost a couple of quid. But you gotta spend the money sometimes, haven't you? I can't do everything myself. So that is a day, I can tell you, like massive progress. But the reality is I've probably said this so many times, and it's going to be really hard to edit because I'm repeating myself, but I am broken. Lifting, shifting. Anyway. to drop it. Wait, no other way. Well, there is actually. It might be. No, it's going to have to drop. Ta-da! Okay. That was kind of like a one take thing, wasn't it? Ooh, it's not heavy, it's just awkward, you know, because it's the size of it. Now I've got to get it square and flat. Okay. A few bricks, bit of jiggery pokery. The thing always runs downhill, doesn't it? I mean, I've been in the corporate world for long enough to know which way that stuff flows. So we're like a little pitch and it's all good, yeah? Oh, my plan is foolproof. I'm joking. So I put a lot of stones in the bottom and it's obviously gone in a slight tilt, but there's enough probably for me to start like spinning and jostling to get it down into position. But I'm going to use a brick or two to give me a level, and then I'll yeah, shake it about, get that base really solid, pack it around the sides, let it settle, probably fill it later tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, so still this corner. Oh my. I'm going to zoom in on that one. I've seen other people do this when they get the bubble. You know that bubble. The one you send the apprentice to buy. Yep. That's not AI'd. There's no fake stuff right there. That bubble is bob on. Woo! Oh, look at this weather. Oh, I just rubbed a bit of suntan lotion and sweat in my eyes, so I gotta go and wash my face now. Stupid. These eyebrows, they're not working since I've trimmed them. See, I've got to just let it all go, yeah? Let it all out. Alright, you know how long I take to actually get stuff done, so I'd best explain what's going on here, I think, in case you jump around, skip around. So, this is where the bathroom is, right here. To come out straight, really nice natural drop off, which is perfect, and I'm very pleased at the level of this now coming in, and I've I've put the plank there to show the ground level, because I obviously need access to the 2 drainage areas, and my intention is to try and keep this level, keep it going flat, whether it's in a bank or a wall, but it'll probably just be small plants, you know, easy plants, and it'll be hidden. So you not to stand on it, not to sort of sit on it and whatnot, but something that won't spoil the view, and it'll give me access should I need to get into that thing in the future. Let's open out, eh? But for a big job, I am really pleased how this has just come out. And you know, you can do these things. Well, the digger, you saw me, I had the digger. But if you take your time, it's achievable. That's not heavy, it's just awkward. And the runoff is all calculated and figured out in advance. And I'm not speaking too soon because it's obviously not plumbed in yet, and we haven't pressed go on the flush to see if everything disappears as it should, but I'm pretty confident it will now. I'm really pleased that's gone in as it is. Quite nervous about things like that. These are so important, aren't they? So important. And you sometimes doubt yourself, thinking, can I actually do these things? The quote to get this done, I'm telling you what. I'm telling you what. You don't need Google Translate for those 2, do you? Oh, let's go and have a drink. Tired now. That's gone in really well though, I'm really pleased with it. It's quite a big thing that I think it's not worried me, but I've been thinking about it a lot. Bit weird, eh? But anyway, that's what happens when you spend too much time on your own. This could be, I know I've said it a lot, this guy could pop. I think he's going to go tonight. I think it's going to be a beauty. So I'll get the camera in a nice position. I'll leave it where I think the new terrace area is going to be. I was saying to somebody earlier, I met a couple in the village for a coffee, and I was saying there's 3, 4, 5 zones now, and they're all for different times of the day. And there's a beautiful spot for right now. So I'll go and park the camera there, and hopefully the sky will pop. Let's do that. So tight on. Trying to extend the hose. Got all the bits. This is my only outside tap. I bought a 50-meter hose. I don't think this is going to come off without breaking. So, yeah, that's too slippery. Let's get the other thing. But do I try and get it off, or risk it? Because if I break this, what to do. That just looks like it's going to break, doesn't it? And if it snaps anywhere past here, I'm really knackered, because then there's no way of turning this off without breaking the wall, and it's just an absolute can of worms then, because all the mains supplied to the house is here. You have to extend that. Okay. The piece I want is actually that. I think if I fix this to the longer end of the hose, and then one of those other clips, it's just a 50-meter version of the one that doesn't fold away. So a 50-meter version of this. I think that makes sense to me, but I probably haven't explained it. Plugs into it. Here it comes. Yay! Okay. That's the result. Okay. So. It's wrapped in such an awkward way. I can't even just lift it out and pull it out. I'm sure they do this on purpose to sell the more expensive one that rolls itself up, you know. Done it. As usual, doesn't take as long as you think when you calm yourself down, does it? But Mr. Mrs. whoever you are who owns this locker business, a couple more quid on packaging, because it's not a cheap product either. It'd be alright, but I'm not going to give you a 1-star review, but it feels like a 1-star review because of the packaging. Ah dear. Alright, on with cement mixing. This has been a nightmare to build. The instructions are awful. It's taken hours. This is a job, isn't it? Whew. This is going to take me a while, I reckon. I'm in a bit of a rush. I've been invited for an aperitivo, so you know, this is the beauty of this sort of place. You just get these random invites. So I said, yeah, of course. The family met before, the Sforza family, who have the guest house, so I said, of course I'll go. Yeah, I'd love to see you. We can have a good catch up. And I believe there's also a VIP guest from New Zealand who has come here specifically because she's seen these videos. So I'm quite looking forward to meeting her and having a nice glass of wine on the terrace. Anyway, let's strap this thing to the bike and let's cycle up, yeah? You've seen enough of me cycling to the village.